Monster Energy, Freestyle Motocross, Coffeyville, Kansas, brought to you by Freestylemx.com. Monster Energy doing work. Top 10 riders in the country, ready to battle it out. Make sure to check them out on Instagram. All the boys like to follow their fans, and they're good at getting back at you. But we brought 10 riders, 10 of the country's best, to Coffeyville, Kansas. Now you can see we had a little bit of dirt work to do. A lot of mud, water was building up. It rained all morning, and these guys were still going to put on one heck of a show. Our first rider, check him out, Rich Kearns on the Kawasaki, sponsored by Troy Lee Designs. One of the best riders in freestyle motocross on the planet. He's got all the big tricks. Started freestyle motocross with racing BMX way back in the day. Now right here, the backflip heel clicker smashes it. Let's see that in instant replay one more time. Backflip heel clicker coming all the way around. All right, bringing it around. And this is called the kiss of death. Full extension, feet way above his head. And then having a little bit of fun with the crowd out there with a little wiggle woggle right there. Now, one of Bakersfield's finest, Mr. Jeff Griffin. Now, Jeff's a tall rider. I think he's 6'6" or something like that. He's a big kid. But he's got some of the biggest tricks in the game, starting it off with a nice and smooth Indian air can. Keeping it going. The kid is on the gas with a Shaolin bar hop, actually jumping through the handlebars, full extension, and getting back on the bike, and then coming right back with a kiss of death. Big kiss of death. Bakersfield, California, doing them proud with a little backflip Indian air. As you can see, the conditions were not easy. As we go to our GoPro cam, great view on the front fender of Jeff Griffin's motorcycle. There's that Shaolin bar hop that we saw earlier. And now he brings it around. Great view on this backflip, spots the landing perfect, and gets both wheels back on the ground in time, and comes right back with that kiss of death. Now here's another great rider out of the great state of Utah, just a few hours outside of Salt Lake City, Mr. Sean Nielsen. Sean's been in the freestyle game now for a good 6-7 years. Starting off with a double grab heart attack that comes right back with a one-handed Indian air. Always looking good in the blue Yamaha with a no-handed backflip to a perfect landing. All our riders, even in these poor conditions, and coming right back. Perfect cliffhanger. Even in these poor conditions, the guys still put on one heck of a show. And we're still able to pull it off. Coffeyville, Kansas will never be the same. Out of Phoenix, Arizona, one of the OGs, Mr. John Disler. Big John Disler's been riding freestyle for a long time. He also backflips quads. The guy's just crazy. But for Monster Energy, he throws it down. Textbook seat grab Indian air. Comes right back with a big no-footed cam. John Disler, one of the better riders on tour, always consistent. Nice, comes right back with the backflip to a perfect landing. I keep saying it, but all these guys rode extremely well. And then the big cliffhanger, John Disler textbook trick. Check it out on our GoPro, instant replay, full extension, feet hooked on the bars, perfect landing back on time. Very nice for Big John Disler. Coming up next, X Games medalist out of Reno, Nevada, Mr. Dustin Miller. Dustin Miller always puts on a great show. This kid's got some of the best motocross skills in the game. Everything is smooth, perfect, double grab heart attack to start off his run. And then comes right back with a textbook lazy boy. And the cliffhanger right there, Dustin Miller killing it on his run. Super smooth. Going Superman let go. Suicide Superman, whatever you want to call it, it's big. In a big, rock-solid Indian air. And then Dustin, with no flip levers or nothing, comes back with the no-handed backflip. Let's check out that instant replay of the Superman let go. Killing it. Dustin, always one of the fan favorites out here. Always puts on a good show. And like I said, has some of the best bike skills of any rider in the game. Going to our best whip competition now. As you can see, we're getting the riders going. Another rider out of Bakersfield, California, Mr. Garrett Al, throwing that whip down. You can see he gets that bike completely sideways, looks at the crowd, and everybody digs it. And we'll bring around our next rider, Mr. Dustin Miller. Now look at this whip, nice and flat. A lot different than Garrett Alves. Garrett goes backwards with the bike, where Dustin goes flat with the bike. Great shot on the instant replay on our GoPro of just how flat Dustin gets that bike. This kid, 22 years old, out of Phoenix, Arizona, Brian McCarty.
All right, what about rider number 3, the tall kid, Garrett Alves? They like him, Adam. Yeah, they do, Bobby.
Love it.
He's on the yellow bike. What do you guys think of Dustin Miller? Woo, they really like him.
Yeah, they do love it.
And last but not least, what'd you think of the 22-year-old Brian McCarty? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. He's on the Suzuki. Dustin Miller is your winner!
All right, here we go. Bakersfield, California rider, Mr. Garrett Alves. Started off big with the dead body. You can see him laying completely flat, mid-air, jumping through the handlebars. Then comes right back on his second jump with the backflip. Nice and smooth. Remember, these guys were going through some mud, some rain, some tough conditions. Shaolin bar hop right there, full extension. Garrett Alves, Bakersfield, California, doing work, kiss of death, and plenty of time right back on the motorcycle. Garrett, been riding freestyle for about 6-7 years, and it shows. He's extremely smooth. And then the fan favorite, we call that the Captain Morgan. And there it is, Garrett Alves working the crowd. And here's the kid, 22 years old, out of Phoenix, Brian McCarty. The youngster on the Monster Energy FreestyleMx.com tour, but the kid can throw it down with a little whip flip right there to start things off. Comes right back to our second ramp setup. Throws a perfect super can right there. And bringing it around. The kid's young, but he's got all the big tricks. The back flip, heel clicker. And then comes right back with a textbook seat grab. And I think Brian pays a little respect to the OGs with the textbook knack-knack. One of the first tricks in freestyle motocross. And we go to our Monster Energy instant replay where we got a backflip heel clicker. It's 2 tricks in 1. You gotta remember, it's 2 tricks in 1, and the kid does a great job.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Out of Northern California, Jesse Jolson, one of the OGs, you could call him, a freestyle motocross. He's been riding now for quite a bit, starting off with the rodeo heel clicker. And then Jesse comes right back with the textbook heart attack. Jesse's been a busy man on a busy schedule this summer, staying plenty busy, and then comes right back with a stripper. All our riders doing extremely well, killing the landings every time. And then he's got to put a little Captain Morgan in the mix as well.
90s, if you can believe
One
it
of the
or not.
big fan favorites, Metal Militia rider out of Reno, Nevada, Mr. Kenny Bell. That long hair isn't there for just air, folks. That's what it's all about. Double grab heart attack for Kenny Bell to start it off. The Metal Militia rider doing work. Backflip textbook. Kid comes from an arena cross, supercross, outdoor national, professional background. He's done there and did it all. Seat grab, heart attack, seat grab Indian air.
All right, here we go.
And Kenny working it right here with the super flip. So Kenny, always a crowd favorite with the long hair flowing. He's not in the Metal Militia for nothing. And one of our featured riders, multi-X Games gold medalist, Mr. Matt Biden. Matt Biden with the lightning going off in the background, getting ready to rock this crowd. Coffeyville, Kansas will never be the same, as Matt Biden also comes from a professional racing background, also from the Reno, Carson City, Nevada area. This kid can do these tricks in his sleep. Starts it off with a perfect stripper to a nice smooth landing, works his way to the other side of the arena, comes right back with the cliffhanger, full extension, feet hooked on the bars, getting ready to get jiggy with it, double grab heart attack. Matt's got great extension. Let's go our GoPro helmet cam on Matt's backflip, perfect landing every time, and then coming right back with that Shaolin bar hop. And a great view on the helmet of Matt Biden on the double grab. Perfect landing, nice and smooth. Working his way around. And a little shake for the crowd out there. These guys are just having fun. 10 of the best riders in the world. Monster Energy, Freestyle Motocross, Coffeyville, Kansas. The crew was working out there in the mud. Can-Am was in the house helping us out. And the boys always having a little bit of fun, even racing a little bit, always very competitive, always wanting to put on a show.
Rich Kearns out in Coffeyville, Kansas. Got rained out, but we still made it happen. So muddy, but it's the first time I rode my dirt bike on the dirt since I can remember, but we got it done.
Oh, the crowd was good. We definitely had a lot of people come out and they hung out, stuck with us through the mud. We did what we could do here in Coffeyville, Kansas. And yeah, you know, we're gonna do a little bit of autographs, hanging out with the fans.
Coffeyville, Kansas, and all the kids and the autograph.
Another great competition here in Coffeyville, Kansas. Monster Energy Freestyle Motocross. The Freestylemx.com team makes another stop. The fans were out. The competition was great. And everybody was working hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, let them know what you think.
One of the hardest days of my life. It's raining out here in Coffeyville. I'm sweating my nuts off. We didn't even think we were gonna ride. Then we ended up putting on a full contest. And I tell you what, we got it done just in time because it's starting to rain. I'll see you guys next week.